Gardening is such a fun and healthy hobby to have, and it can become obsessive at times. But to make a beautiful garden, so many different components and elements are needed. Things like pots, hanging baskets, water hoses. If you're going to do a vegetable garden or not, you have raised beds, fencing, arbors. Whatever it is that you have in your garden came from somewhere. In my garden, I have things here like my bird bath and my little girl watering. And many people want to know where I got these from. So in this video, I'm going to share with you where I got some of these wonderful things in the garden that has helped to make it a beautiful space for me.
Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well today. I'm Taffany and I want to welcome you into my garden. Today I want to talk about some of the things that are in my garden that I use or that are here for display. I get questions a lot like this one from friends and family asking me, where did you get this? Where did you get that? So I want to kind of share with you some of the things I have and where they came from. And spoiler alert, the vast majority came from Amazon. And before I get started, I do want to say that there are links below in the description box for everything that I'm going to show you in the video, and probably some things I forgot about. So if there's anything that you are interested in, the link is below. It'll take you directly to the Amazon page so you don't have to go search for it. So I took the time to do that to make it easy for you guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is address the question that I popped up just a minute ago. And that is related to the 3 trellises behind me. These are faux greenery trellises. Now, these trellises I got from QVC maybe a year or 2 ago. I know they're not available anymore, but I did put a link below for something similar on Amazon. And it's not just something similar, it's something that I plan on replacing these with. I did think about it and brought it up with my husband. So we're going to go with another set of faux when these get replaced. So I kind of did some shopping and saving, of things that I like. And so that is what I'm going to be replacing those with. But these are just regular faux greenery on bamboo that is expandable. And you can get them with flowers on them, or just greenery, or faux ivy, whatever your choice is. My next ones are going to have some the faux greenery and some faux flowers on them. But that is the answer to the big question that so many people ask me: where did I get these from? I got these from QVC, and like I said, Amazon pretty much has almost anything you would like. So I did find something on Amazon because I couldn't find them on QVC for anyone who would be interested for a link. Also, those hanging baskets, those are self-watering hanging baskets. They came from QVC as well. So I'm going to give you a close-up look at the trellises and the hanging baskets, and we're going to walk through the yard, and I'll point out other things as well. Okay? All right, so let's start back here and work our way around. All right, guys, so this is kind of a close-up look at these. Like I said, these are probably a couple years old. They're faded and they are kind of breaking in places, so they are ready to be replaced. And I really wanted to go with something, like some metal trellises and real plants. I'm still working on my husband on that one, but for right now, he's wanting to go faux again. And also to answer the question, if I can get up in here, of how they're hanging, that is what I use, just the regular old hooks that I actually am also using for my hanging baskets. That's the same hook right there that I have for my hanging baskets. And this, look at these hanging baskets are doing so much better now that I have the trailing vinca in it. But this is self-watering, and it has a pretty good sized chamber, water chamber in there. And I've been filling them up about once a week. Here's the second. And you can see from these a little bit clearer the hooks. So that is all I did to hang them. I've got 2 hooks holding each side, here and here, and nothing else. The other thing that I have that has interested people is this self-watering pot, which also came from QVC with the water sensor. They are Bernini pots, and they come in a set of 2. Here is the second one. And that is it for everything in the backyard as far as what I got from QVC. Now, the main things that are in front of me is this fencing, the white vinyl picket fencing. I got that off of Amazon, and it comes in a set of 2 panels. And I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 panels on this side. And I have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels on that side. Do I have that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, I have 4 panels on this side. 1, 2, 3. Hang on, am I counting wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 panels on each side, for a total of 8 panels to make my vegetable garden area enclosed. And I actually bought an extra set that had sat in the garage for a while, and I took them out and put them together, and I put them here. I decided to just use them to mark the entrance, but I actually kept them in the garage for a while because I thought, oh, I bought more than I needed. And I didn't buy them all at once. I bought a few at a time. So that project back there came together slowly. It was not an instant, you have a fence back there. Let's come into the vegetable garden before I head back to the courtyard garden. And these 4 vinyl beds, I purchased the vinyl, as I explained in the videos back when I got these, because I wanted something that's not going to rot as quickly as the wood has from the experience that we have had. So I've got 4 8x4 beds, and when I checked, the 8x4s are sold out, but they do have the 6x3 is it 6x3? Yes, I think so, that they do still have. So that is that. So we've got 8 panels of vinyl fencing that comes in a pack of 2 at a time. We've got 4 8x4 raised beds, And then I have these trellises. They also came from Amazon. And the top, there are two different kind of spindles that go on the top. I chose to use the birds on all of mine, and they come in a set of 2. And I have them in the pots back there with the blackberries and the honeysuckle. And I have a couple right here as well with the tomatoes. And the other thing for the vegetable garden, this vegetable garden pretty much looks like it's an Amazon vegetable garden now that I'm realizing. But I got these little baskets, which I want to get more, or I shouldn't say baskets, but pots. These are metal pots that come in a set of 2 of the long and 2 of the short. And I have a set here. And now that this basil has really exploded, it's growing through the fence, but there's a set here which I want to use for strawberries. And you can see we've got a strawberry right there. I want to put a couple more on the fence along this side and along that side. This bench, which needs to be refreshed and a fresh coat of paint, it's a few years old, came from the clearance part of QVC. So that, I think, is everything for the vegetable garden. The pots I got from Home Depot. The faux terracotta the plastic pots there I got from Home Depot. The bird bath and the little girl both came from Amazon. And I will stick a picture in here showing her at night lit up like she's watering plants or filling the bird bath. But yeah, those both came from Amazon. And again, as I said, the links are below. And the grandest piece in the garden, the arbor, that also came from Amazon. And you can see the honeysuckle is starting to take off over here and climb up. I've got to start training it up. And the clematis, which was just a little bitty old stick and I was afraid it wasn't going to make it, is starting to grow up as well. So, oh, before I forget, these faux hanging baskets. Faux petunias in pink and white. I've got 2 pink down there on the ground. They're going to be hanging on the fence. They all came from QVC. Yes. And back here I've been working off camera because I've been treating the weeds. I've been using my hands to pick the majority. And to pick a lot of them. And I have also been using the dead weed brew, which has worked tremendously. All of the weeds there. What it didn't get, I just pulled up, and you can kind of see on the gravel quite a bit. And what's left will be pulled by hand. And I actually already started a pile right here, but you can see close up that it is actually working on this tough, whatever type of grass this is. So yeah, so I've done 2 sprays or 3, but I don't think I want to do any more. I'm going to just pull the rest. I think it's done a good job on its own. I'm going to pull the rest. So guys, I believe that is everything We've got our vinyl picket fence. We've got our trellises with the birds perched up top. We have the vinyl raised beds. We have the bird bath with the little girl. We have the, I'm going to swing around slowly. We have the trellises on the wall, the hanging baskets, the faux hanging baskets. We've got the self-watering pots. The last couple of things that are back here that I got off of Amazon. My metal hose. It comes with the sprayer on it, which I will be using pretty soon. I've got to water this morning. I have the portable hose here that I use quite a bit. Just use that knob to wind it back in. This one is a 60-foot hose, and the lead here on the back is 5 feet, so you get 65 feet of hose. And then I have the ortho dial-in spray, which I got off of Amazon. So again, guys, that is everything here in the backyard that I use, that decorates the yard, that makes that has made up my vegetable garden, everything. I almost forgot. Although I'm going to be replacing these with something that is more squirrel proof, I do want to show you the bird feeders. I haven't put the bird food in it because all I do when I put bird food in it is feed the squirrels. So I'm going to be trying to replace this with something that's a little more squirrel proof. I know nothing is totally squirrel proof, but as squirrel proof as it can get. So that's the last. That's everything that I use here in the backyard for decorating, for maintenance, for, you know, whatever I need. That's everything. All right, guys, well, I hope you found that helpful. You know, I've got a lot of Amazon stuff back here, so, and I get a lot of questions, like I said, you know, from people that write and ask, but also from my family. So this is a way to answer, family and friends, that is. So this is a way to answer everyone at one time. Where did the trellises come from? Where did you get those self-watering baskets and pots with the little sensor? The little sensor interests everyone. It's like, I've not seen that before. Well, now you know where I got it from. And the vinyl fencing and arbor and things like that, all the way down to the stuff that is maintenance, you know, your hoses and a fertilizer sprayer. So my trellises, things like that. So again, as I said, everything is linked down below. So if you are interested, you can just go down there, find the item, and it should take you to the Amazon page. There may be a couple things that are unavailable, but most things were still available. So I hope that helps you. Oh, wait, I almost forgot one more thing. Hold on. I almost forgot, last but not least, gardening gloves. These are my #1 item in the garden. I use them every day that I'm out, and you've seen me use them in many videos. DIY Brands did sponsor me this spring, back in March, I believe it was. No one is sponsoring this video. I just wanted to share with everyone the things that I have in my garden and where they came from. And I know it's not everything, and I'll probably think of something when I'm done, but I tried to show you as much as I could. But there's a link below for these gloves, just like everything else, and it will take you to the Amazon page. So I try to make shopping easy for everyone, so you don't have to go and search and, you know, try to find the things that I have. Obviously, I don't have links for anything from the QVC items, but that's everything in the garden. And guys, I'm glad you joined me today. I hope you found the information helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!